Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen. Nice to meet you. I am an aspiring makeup artist. For some fucking reason Mac won't hire me, but it's okay. I'm still doing these makeup videos. Typically do makeup videos, but I do other things, and my main purpose of this channel is to entertain myself, as well as my friends and family and whoever was lucky enough and fortunate enough to stumble upon my videos. Hopefully I make you laugh, and hopefully you enjoy my content. So if that's a thing you're into, please subscribe to my channel. But anyways, so today I'll be doing obviously my makeup, and we're gonna see how this look was constructed. I'm also going to be discussing some hard subjects, some sensitive subjects, mostly mental health, trigger warning. I might be talking about some self-harm and possibly suicide. So if that's not for you, please don't watch. I'll probably put it in the description below as well, because I don't want anyone getting triggered by my videos, because that's not good. So yeah, today I decided I wanted to talk more about mental health and how to mental health and just trying to survive this pandemic in general, because my past few videos I talk too fast. My past few videos I've just been very like negative, and I've been struggling. Well, obviously everyone goes through that, but I just want to show you that there's a way to manage it, there's a way to get through it, and it has been said that it gets worse before it gets better. Difficult times also help you grow as a person. It showed me that I have like resilience that I didn't really recognize at first, or just didn't realize that I had. And it just makes you feel stronger in the end. So hopefully this video can help you out with trying to get through this, because man, it's been really tough for me, especially just because I'm adapting back to shitty California life. So stay tuned if you want to hear more about that. If you want to see how this look was made, then sit your ass down and watch. Okay. Hey guys, I've already kind of started the video. I was kind of all over the place because I haven't eaten lunch yet, and I never do well with these videos because it's just, there's so much shit going on here. Like, there's my brush. Anyways, I've already done my brows. I've already primed. I usually use this True Matte Fenty. You can't really see it because my ring light, but Fenty, my Fenty face primer, and then I usually use this 24-hour extend base from MAC for my eyes. Quick tip: don't use concealer because it's not as good as a primer. Just saying. So today we're going to be talking about mental health, because I feel like my past few videos have been kind of like emo and kind of negative in a way. So hi Crash. So I just kind of want to uplift you guys, because we're almost hitting the year mark for COVID life, and it hasn't been the easiest. So by the way, this is my favorite MAC brush. It's the MAC 286S brush. I use it for blending creams and concealers. I don't use a beauty blender anymore because it makes me break out, and I feel like it makes me look like I'm wearing K-cup, so I don't like that look anymore. So we don't do that here. That's so 2000 and late, So the look I'm going for today is probably like a pinkish look, because I was listening to Blackpink earlier. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that, as well as speak to you about my experiences with dealing with mental health. So let's start off with, I think you should get a therapist. Well, if it's accessible to you and you have health care, I recommend it, because I'm currently seeing a therapist who is actually Filipina, which helps me a lot. It's not being racist, it's just, you know, all the problems I have are linked to my culture, because as beautiful as the Filipino culture is, there is some toxic traits to us, like how it's always constantly competition with everyone in the family. It's okay for elders to treat the kids like shit. Like, all this is normalized, and then once you go through therapy, you just kind of realize it's not. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, so I have a Filipino therapist. She's really chill. I'm using, sounds like I'm about to say like a makeup. I'm using some TRICARE to cover my bills. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I use my healthcare, which is TRICARE, which is through my husband's career. Yeah, so I actually seek therapy through TRICARE. I don't know why that took me so long to fucking say. And I've seen so far that I'm starting to view life a lot differently ever since she's been helping me out with my problems. So, just let you know what I'm using. I'm using the Jeffree Star palette mini jawbreaker. This was a gift from one of my good friends, Janine. I talk about her a lot. I don't like Jeffree Star as a person. I just like the products that I already have from him. After this, I just haven't bought anything from him. I don't see any reason to, because I have a Mac Pro discount. Like, what the hell? Anyways, so we're gonna go for a pink look because I was listening to Blackpink earlier and I couldn't really think of anything. So I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place with this video. Let me just try and take it slow. Growing up, I've always just seen myself as, it's gonna sound really harsh, but it's just how it was. Hopefully this resonates with somebody. But I've always seen myself as worthless, ugly, stupid, and can't do anything right. Why, you ask? Because that's what I was taught. That's the type of person I was. Like, I grew up in a very toxic environment, and I had little to no support from anybody. I don't know how I survived. And yeah, it's tough. Just when you enter, like, when I moved out and entered, like, you know, adult world, trying to, you know, do regular basic adult things, it was just kind of hard with like a very low self-esteem. Yeah, it was just really tough, you know? Especially when I'm with someone as wonderful as my husband. Like, he's, like, first of all, he's a Marine. Like, all of them do some crazy shit during training, and they just have all this confidence. And he was already confident to begin with, so it's like, I don't want to be the one in the marriage that's, like, not at that level. What am I trying to say? Basically, I just want to reach my husband's level of confidence. Like, I don't know, I feel like if I were to not improve myself, then it would just cause him to slow down with, like, he just wouldn't be in a good place. Like, I would be like this is really hard to get out when I'm trying to, like, do my makeup and just get my thoughts together. By the way, I'm going to be using Juvia's Place, the Masquerade mini palette that my friend Jazz got for me. Yes, thank you, Jazz. If you're watching this, I miss you. What I was trying to say was, I fucking finally got it in my head. I don't want to hold my husband back from succeeding in life because he's an amazing person, who's very caring, and you don't want to hold someone back like that, someone as amazing as that, you know? You feel me? Sheesh. It's Gucci gang shit. You can call me Shawty or Shorty. Dude, my lips are hella chapped. Gucci gang shit, okay? But, yeah, so I began my journey, my mental health journey, when I was about, so I got married at 23. I think oh yeah, 2 years later, it was like when I was 25. This might get kind of morbid, and sorry, I'll probably put a trigger warning, but I used to harm myself. Like, I used to do it when I was 14, back when emo was a trend. I thought I only did it because it was a trend, but no, it was because my mental health wasn't that great back in the day. So yeah, I haven't done that since I was 14, but sadly I did it again when I was 25. And I was like, okay, this is not some kind of weird emo phase, it's actually my mental health not doing so well. So I need to put some depth in this. Sorry, I'm just kind of fucking around with this right now. Dude, I've had this palette since forever. I'm gonna dip into mulberry for the soft glam. I'm gonna see what that does. Probably nothing. So yeah, I used to harm myself, and knowing that I was still doing it as an adult, I told my husband that, I needed to seek some help out for this, this is not cool. So he's like, all right, let's go see a counselor. And then, well, she didn't diagnose me officially or anything, but she did say that it seemed like I had some type of anxiety. What caused it was that looking back, my chicken's done. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let it cool down, and I don't know, I'm pretty quick with my makeup, so hopefully I can get this done in like 30 minutes. And sorry if it's kind of loud, it's my, oven fan. I'll turn it off in like a bit, but what was I saying? Right, so yeah, I used to actually self-harm. That is a big no-no. If you guys do that, know that you're not alone. I've done it myself, and obviously that's a problem. You need to get help, please, because it might lead to even worse things. You might try to take your own life. So that's all I'm saying. That's what I was afraid of. That's why I wanted to get help. I didn't want to get to that point. That's where my journey began. And after that, we moved to Hawaii, and that's where I started seeking more therapy. And then that's when I grew as a person. That's when I started to find my confidence. It's hidden in there. You just gotta find it. And that's when I just started to view life a little bit more differently and in a more better light. Sorry, my throat is dry. I need to drink some water. I'm so sorry, guys. This is all over the place. I haven't made a YouTube video in a minute. I don't know how to focus. All I'm saying is therapy is very, very helpful once you find the right person for you. My first 2 official therapists were kind of questionable. They were just suggesting things I wasn't, the last one I had was suggesting things I wasn't comfortable with. I just won't go into full detail, but I cut off a toxic family member, and she suggested hey, maybe you should not do that anymore and just reconnect, because you might regret it someday. And it's bro, no. I told you, she's toxic. There's a reason why we don't talk anymore, so please don't suggest that anymore. And yeah, so with my new therapist, I made it a point to where hey, so just letting you know, hopefully you have this toxic family member is narcissistic or shows traits of narcissistic personality disorder. Please do your research on that, because you might know someone with that, and they're very dangerous, they're very hard to talk to, so that's why I don't talk to them. But yeah, so I made sure that my therapist knew about that, had knowledge of it, and knew that I didn't feel comfortable with talking to that family member. And sure enough, she reassured me I understand. And every time I bring up the family member, she's just okay, yeah, definitely, you don't have to talk to this person. Bottom line, that's it. Oh, by the way, I'm using this Stila, what's it called? Liquid eyeshadow in Tulip Twinkle. This stuff's pretty good. So, that's been helping me a lot with all my problems lately. Just trying to deal with them each day, trying to see why I react to certain things, etc. So that's why I like to recommend therapy to everyone that has the same problems as me, because it's very beneficial in the end, especially if you want to grow as a person, because I'm starting to get there. And that's how I've been surviving this whole fucking pandemic and everything that's been fucking annoying me that I've been talking about in the past. Ew, sorry, there's like, I put spices on my chicken earlier and it got stuck under my nail, that's gross. Another thing that helps for me, since I have no job, working out. Like, I try to work out each morning and it usually helps my energy. It usually helps boost my energy is what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't have to be like heavy lifting, fucking hardcore, you know, HIIT workouts. It could just be at whatever level you're at, because you can't just start doing crazy hard workouts when you're just starting out. Like, no one just starts out like that. So just try to do whatever you can with simple, maybe like burpees, or you could download the Nike app. That's what I have. They actually have free workouts right now ever since COVID started, and I just kind of use it every morning. It also helps with like trying to go to sleep at night, because I read somewhere online that working out in the morning helps you get tired at night, because every time I'd work out like during the afternoon, I just could not sleep at night, especially since I like used to down like a lot of pre-workout. I've been trying to like lay off that for now, just so I could be able to sleep. I just have a bunch of these palettes. So I have this Ace Beauty Classical Paradise. It's just a bunch of reds. It's really cute. Dip into Earth. I'm just gonna smoke this out. Yeah, working out in the morning helps. Not only that, but connecting that with what I'm about to say now. Also, waking up early, it helps your mood a lot. That was one of my goals for 2021. Oh, I forgot to mention that, guys. We're in 2021 now. Wow, how depressing. I've been trying to make it a point to wake up a little bit early than I used to. Like, I used to think 7:30 was very early. Ooh, look at that fallout. Yeah, 7:30 used to be very early to me, but now my goal is to try and wake up by at least 7:30, maybe even 6, you know, just to challenge myself. And I've noticed the first time oh my god, that made it worse. I noticed the first time that, whatever. I'll cover it up later. The first time that I started waking up early, I noticed that I had more energy during the day. My mood's definitely been better. And I feel like there's more time in the day now, because I don't wake up around like 8:30 or 9. Also, like, time goes by pretty quick in California, I noticed. So I'm like, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna wake up early now. Why not? Another thing that I've started doing was changing my diet, because for those of you that don't know me, hi, I'm Jen. Nice to meet you. Also, me and my husband are trying to get pregnant. I have PCOS, which stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. From my understanding, oh, this is patchy. Crash, if you stand on my laptop, I will fucking feed you to Azalea Banks. What was I saying? Sorry, guys. I literally just forgot what I was saying. Oh, right, eating healthy. So yeah, me and my husband are trying to get pregnant. I have PCOS. That means I've always had a regular period. Sorry for anyone that's watching this. This is TMI, but I've already, am I having a stroke? I've always had irregular cycles. That sounds better. And I never knew why. I thought that was just a regular thing, but it's not actually. It's, from what I'm understanding, it's because one of my parents had diabetes, and that can cause your child, if female, to have PCOS. And my dad actually has a history of diabetes, and so I was unfortunate to have PCOS. But at least I don't have diabetes, because diabetes sucks. I think. No, it does suck, but I mean, you know what I mean, whatever. Anyways, so back to what my main point was. We're trying to get pregnant, and it's really hard because PCOS leads to infertility, so I'm taking medication for that, as well as trying to change up my diet to get all the necessary hormones that I can, all the healthy ones. So I've started to incorporate more greens in my diet, more fruits, more healthy meats like chicken, salmon, occasionally lean beef, kale. I'm not a big fan of kale, but you know, I gotta eat healthy, so that also contributes to my good mood. So ever since I've been eating healthy, I feel more better, like I feel more energized, my mood's a little bit better. Your girl out here trying to improve her life. Y'all should too, especially during this pandemic. I almost dropped that. Definitely reaching out to friends. I have been hanging out with my one designated friend, but don't start hanging out with like a bunch of friends, obviously, because there's a pandemic, but been hanging out with my main friend and, you know, some mutual friends, but not in a big group, obviously, just taking precautions. And we've just been doing simple things, going to the park, getting food, hanging out at the house, skateboarding, just hang out, but do it cautiously. The most friends you can hang out with is maybe like 5 people, okay? And make sure that they don't have COVID, and if they do, stay the fuck home, or at least get yourself tested. God, I don't know why I said that so aggressively, sorry, but it's just, these numbers haven't been going down, and I don't know, you kind of lose hope, but that's another thing. Therapy helps you with thinking positively. I'm gonna turn this fan on, it's very distracting. I'm basically just pulling out random shit out of my ass, to be honest, but it's just, I hope this is helping. But yeah, just reaching out to your friends, because I've noticed hanging out with my friend Janine, and then like our small group of friends, my new friends, I noticed that we're all struggling with something, and I feel like this pandemic's making it harder because we can't really do much, just kind of do what I said earlier, just stay and eat food together and stay home. But yeah, just remember that you're not alone. Sorry, Crash is here. Probably gonna see her. Wait, no, I can't see her. Her head's just like right here. Bonk. Crash. Yep, there she is. Just know you're not alone when it comes to everything. We're all struggling. We're all going through shit. And oh my god, the shit is patchy. What the hell? Maybe I didn't put enough primer. I don't know. Well, it looks okay from far away, so that's all that matters. Just reach out to your friends when you need it. It's very helpful. Stupid, but it's like, well, not stupid, but it just sounds easier said than done. Try to stay positive and try not to be so hard on yourself, especially if you're in my case, not having a job and not being able to earn income for yourself when coming from, like, moving from your own routine where you go to work and everything, and then you come here to shitty California. Sorry, I hate California sometimes. And not having a job is just, it's tough. And sometimes I would be like, is it my fault? Do people not like me? Like, I've applied so many places. I've been trying so hard to apply at Mac, but for some reason, even though I'm like plugging their products here and there, you know, they still don't want to hire me. And like, fuck, dude, I don't know. I've done all the certain things that you have to do for a job. Follow up, apply, keep following up, but no one wants to fucking hire me, basically. But I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm not going to let that affect... Sorry, I can't talk when I put my eyeliner on. I'm probably gonna speed this up. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not gonna let this view myself as, like I said, I used to think I was worthless and everything like that, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I just remind myself, like, yo, I'm not the only one going through this. Maybe it's because of the pandemic. If not, they just fucking suck. I'm not salty or anything, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up. Because I didn't grow up to think that I didn't go through all the shit that I did to quit, you know. I've been through so much in my life, but I somehow found a way to just bounce back from everything, you know. So for those of you that don't know, I'm trying to be a makeup artist, obviously, because I love doing makeup. Like, actually do it, not like fucking Instagram bullshit. Like, I went to classes, I tried to educate myself more by watching actual pro makeup artists do makeup. One that I recommend you guys watch is Robert Welsh. He's very, very educational. And he can help you do your makeup correctly. Well, not correctly, but like more seamlessly, I feel like. And not so like fucking cake up, you know? I don't like that. But yeah, I'm trying to be a makeup artist. I'm not gonna give up. Like, that was my intention before we moved, and like, there's so many more opportunities out here. You know, even though it's kind of tough right now, I'm going to find a way to just get my foot in the door somehow. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not giving up. This bitch, do I look like I give up? No. So I'm just gonna keep trying. That's all I'm saying. And you should too. Don't give up, because we bad bitches out here. Gucci gang shit. So I dipped into the Soft Glam palette. I put some smoky in there, you know, and then I dipped into Rose Pink because I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. I never do that. Spray it with some Prep and Prime so it's more shimmery. Sorry if like, I don't even know if it was like in a bad angle or not. Ooh, does that look good? Crash. Get your fat head out of... Crash. We've been over this. Why is there a spider web on your face? Hold on, I have to get my cat off of the damn table. This video is a mess. Hopefully it's entertaining for you guys though. This is my life. Welcome. Yeah, so like most people say, it gets hard before it gets better. It definitely got pretty hard. Hopefully it gets better. What else has been helping me? Obviously YouTube, because it's like, even though I don't have much of a following, I have fun doing it and editing videos. God, I'm like talking about a million things. So I'm using Il Maquillage. By the way, if you do the free trial, just know that if you keep it, you're gonna have to pay for it. I had to learn the hard way. So that cost me about 70 bucks. But it's a good foundation, but it just, yeah. Anyways. So, yeah, having a YouTube channel, even though I don't have a big following, it's actually pretty fun because, you know, it's like playing pretend. And most of my friends and family who are my biggest followers, they're the most supportive. They're just like, I could put like the most boringest video and they can be like, dude, that's so cool, just keep making videos. Thanks guys, thank you. I'm not trying to be like an influencer or anything. I'm literally just trying to be me. With my chapped ass lips, sorry. I don't know why my lips are so chapped right now. But yeah, if you have something you're good at, you have a camera that can upload to YouTube, you just have a spot to do everything, I highly advise it. Well, that's another thing. If you're good at something, like a hobby, or you want to get good at something, this is definitely the time. Like, say you want to get into cooking, there's probably a YouTube channel for that. Alright guys, so today, the chapstick I'm using on my crusty ass lips. Oh, what is that in my hair? In my crusty ass lips, I'll be using Burt's Bees in the flavor coconut and pear. I used to use this a lot, or this brand a lot, when I first got my lip pierced when I was 18, and it's just the best thing. Here are my crusty ass lips. Cute. Yeah, and it smells great. Anyways. So yeah, if you're trying to pick up a hobby, right now is the best time. You could like try and get better at skateboarding, get better at makeup, get better at cooking, baking. We have so many resources for that online, like YouTube. There's probably classes somewhere online. I kind of want to like try like an online class or something. Or if you're good at painting, I'm good at painting. Like I enjoy painting here and there. I haven't done it in a while. I probably should, but just like things that you're good at or can get good at kind of helps boost your self-esteem, because it makes you feel like you could do anything if you put your mind to it. At the moment, I'm trying to get better at, well, I mean, I'm already pretty decent at makeup, but what else is there? Sorry, I'm trying to decide which concealer I like, because I know this one dried out my under eyes for some reason, and then we got Fenty, because we got Fenty over here. I'll just use Fenty. Okay, so, yeah, most of my life I've been on and off with drawing, so I'm kind of getting back into it and trying to improve more. So now that I'm older, I have more discipline, I guess, and more, what do you call it, like confidence? And I try not to be so hard on myself now, so yeah. Yeah, like anything's possible as long as you are committed and you, yeah, you're committed. I forgot the word I was trying to go for, but as long as you're trying. And just know that failure is always part of the process, and if you don't get it right the first time, it's totally fine. I'm starting to learn that now. You can't expect everything to be perfect, because if that were the case, I think the world would be kind of boring and there would be no challenges for people and there would just be no growth, you know? You can't just stay stagnant. You gotta challenge yourself a little bit. And at the same time, while simultaneously not being so hard on yourself when you do fail, just know that failure is part of the process. I need to add a little bit more. Yeah, so we can definitely get through this pandemic together. Just as long as you just believe in yourself, stay positive. Well, I mean, obviously you're gonna feel like shit. I'm not saying you have to be positive all the time. That's really unrealistic. Just when you have your bad days, just, what's the word? Sorry, this right here is fucking, it's irritating me. This fucking fallout, spot, stain, whatever the fuck it is. Or I could just leave it like that. That looks kind of cute. Just kidding. Shit. See, this is why it's hard. I always lose my train of thought when I'm doing my makeup. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Oh my god. Whatever. So, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, great. I legit might have to look back at the footage. Hold on a sec. Bro, this is hard. Like, I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, it's really unrealistic to stay positive all the time. Like, obviously you're gonna have bad days, but just acknowledge that you're going through some hard times. That's what I usually do, so it's a quick tip. Acknowledge you're going through hard times, know that it's normal, and remind yourself you're a bad bitch, or if you're a guy, just know that you're a bad bitch, that you can get through it. Just remind yourself of a time that you went through like very hard times, and just remember that you have resilience and you can get through anything as long as you just believe in yourself. Fuck, I should be a fucking TED talker. Shit. Are they hiring? Honestly, just stay positive whenever you can. Acknowledge that times are hard, and most importantly, take care of your mental health in whatever ways possible. Real talk though, I'm just hoping this year is better for all of us. So far, first few days of 2021, it's been kind of, yeah. Well, let's see here. We had some Trump supporters storm the Capitol. Enough dude died. And Azalea Banks ate her dead cat. What? I really hope it doesn't get worse, you know? But like I said, like most people say, it gets worse before it gets better. Why is Azalea Banks like that? I'm gonna be applying these lashes that were provided for me from my friend Janine. She got, it was like a whole pack, so I'm good for the whole year, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, speaking of appreciation, like, I really try to be very appreciative of, one, my health, even though, well, I mean, it's not so bad. My health's not so bad, but I just wish it'd be easier to have a baby, but that's all I'm having a problem with. But anyways, I try to appreciate all the little things in this world. Like, for instance, my husband's a drill instructor. I don't see him very often, and when I do, like, even if we're just hanging out or just talking, I appreciate that shit, because it's like, I don't get that every single day. Had it been like last year or something, I'd probably just be like, oh my god, it's not working the way I want it to be. He's not always home. I miss my husband. No, we don't do that shit here. We can't afford to do that right now. Well, I can't afford to do that right now because that'll just fuck me up. So that's why I'm just like, you know, it is what it is. Just trying to get through it. And, you know, I appreciate every moment that I have with my husband. Even if it's just a day or just like a few minutes at like dropping him off at work or something, at least I'm able to talk to him and see him. It does suck, but it's not completely terrible because I at least get to see my husband. This one's kind of wonky. Cute. Ooh, who is she? Look, I'm going for the ABG look today. Fuck. Oh, I gotta do my contour. Alright, doing your contour, ladies. But yeah, just always appreciate the small things in this world, especially when they're loved ones or like your friends or your pets, you know. And any family that you can find, it doesn't have to be blood. Sometimes friends can be your family too. It's always good to appreciate what you have because it's just, a lot of people have lost a lot of things over the past few months, especially family because of COVID, and also just being able to see family, being able to travel, because I know a lot of friends and family that love to travel, but it's just been hard for them. And I like this contour. Hold on a sec. Let's take it up a notch. Yeah, because you never know what's, I don't like saying that because it makes me scared. You never know what's gonna happen. So just, even if you're not at a point where you want to be, even if there's not everything that you want right in front of you, just appreciate what you have already. Because, yeah, you never know. Sorry, saying that just gives me anxiety, but bottom line, just fucking appreciate what you got. You too, Crash. Cat's so ungrateful, I swear. Oh, by the way, I use this contour. I've been using this contour palette for a good minute. I think I should change it, but I got this from BH Cosmetics. It's the Studio Pro contour palette. It's pretty helpful, and it lasted me pretty long, and it's very affordable. I suggest if you are on the broke side like me, I'm gonna ignore that. So if you're on the broke side like me, you should check out BH Cosmetics. Or another good brand is ColourPop. Yeah. I guess Morphe's okay. The only palettes I really fuck with is like James Charles palette and Babe in Paradise. Wait, is this Morphe? Yeah. Cause duh, Bretman Rock. What the fuck, bitch? Yahoo! Sorry, that's what I dipped into. Like, fun fact, I use this like reddish shade as like a kind of blush moment, you know? Cause like, she glows, you know? And she blush. That didn't make any fucking sense, but it's something that fucking Bretman would say. Yeah. Wait, I don't know if that looks good. It looks fine on camera. It's fine. I don't know if I need highlight, really. You know what? Let's just be extra today. Why not? Where is my highlighting brush, though? Always hiding. Here she is. Oh, this little thing. I'm gonna dip into Mahu. This is my favorite highlighting palette. No other can compare, okay? Wondering if I should put lipstick. Dude, I have therapy today, and then my therapist is gonna be like, why do you have so much makeup on? I think I'm good off lipstick, because it's like, why? You know? I got my my chapstick on. It's good enough, right? I think the blush was a little too much, because it looks kind of weird in this lighting, but yeah, so this is the look. Like I always say, and I really do mean this from the bottom of my heart, I really hope all of you that are watching, don't mind me, I just want to inform this, are doing okay, because I'm starting to see that this pandemic has been really tough for everyone, except for Crash. I'll show you real quick, because it's kind of entertaining. There's fucking cats. Yeah, you, I just fucking... Fucka. But, you made me forget what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's been tough on everyone except the privileged pieces of shit that are still, like, having parties and, you know, those fucking influencers. But for us normal people, we're struggling out here, and just know that you're not alone. Everyone is struggling. Just manage your mental health. Make that a #1 thing. Also, look out for your loved ones to see if they're doing okay, because some of us aren't doing okay, obviously. And most importantly, we're gonna get through this. Like, I got through it, or I'm getting through it, sort of. I'm trying. But yeah, hopefully this video was kind of helpful and kind of comforting, I guess. Or I hope I made you laugh. That's usually my goal here, is to make you laugh and for you to learn a thing or two about how I do my makeup, because I'm an MUA. I'm a pro. That's why no one wants to hire me. I'm too good. Just kidding. But I know I'm good, but I don't know why no one wants to hire me. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna keep trying. You guys keep trying. Do your very damn best, because that's all you can do in this fucking life. Gucci gang shit. And I hope you enjoyed this video, honestly, and I hope you're doing okay. Stay tuned for my next one. Hopefully I think of something cool, because this took me a while to figure out, literally. And yeah, thanks guys, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay then, shoots, bye.